Hello, hello. Welcome. Now I said I'd do this last time, or not last time, the time before last. I guess I lied. Here we are tonight. We're gonna do it now. Welcome to After the Sequel. The hit sequel to the sequel of... The hit sequel to the sequel to the sequel, if we count before the sequel. So, with that out of the way, this is LakeFeperd's second Sonic fan game, coming out in 2013. 2 years before the sequel launched, and 1 year after everyone knows, after the version of before the sequel everyone knows. So, I hit the wrong button. Oh, okay, back. Alright. So, did I hit the right one? I'm sorry, I need to check. Pause button. One sec, I need to check. I need to make sure I hit the right button, because I already forgot. If I hit the one with cutscenes or... Ugh. Loud ass audio. Yay, why did you reset to 100? Hate this shit so much. 3. So fucking loud. Stop it. Thank you. Alright, there we go. So, with all that out of the way, let's actually begin. This is Sonic after the sequel. Very much the hit sequel to the sequel to the sequel. So if you were here a couple days ago for before the sequel, this is its sequel. I've said that word too many times, it doesn't sound like it's a real word anymore. Sequel, 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 sequel. Yeah, okay. Story mode, new game. Perfect. Weird, it doesn't have an opening cutscene, it fucks with me a little bit. Oh, that's a little loud. I'm gonna turn you down. No. 40 is a little loud. There we go. That's better. So yeah, this is the 2013 sequel to before the sequel. Coming out just 2 years after LakeFeperd's first Sonic fan game. I argue this is an improvement in basically every sense. Alongside simple quality of life like controller support, the physics feel a bit better. Some things like Badnik bouncing is slightly less jank. More refinements have been done to the moveset. Bunch of new mechanics that weren't here before. Both of them start pretty similarly, though, so... this opening stage very much reminds me of before the sequel's opening stage. I cannot remember it off the top of my head. But, they're very similar. Again, also, like I did last time, shoutouts to the composers of this game, which I incorrectly accredited Funk Fiction last time. This is the game where he comes in and starts putting up bangers. So, shoutouts to KJZ, Andy Toonstall, Funk Fiction, Falco Young, and I'm sure there's another one I'm forgetting. But those are the big names behind the music of this game. Whereas the first game was basically all Falco Young. To be fair, it's not a bad thing. Falk makes great work. Which is why I got hired by Square Enix. And then Sega again. Later. So, you know. There's that. Oh, also, good thing is, the banner will show you who made what music. So this is a KGZ track. But yeah, I do like how this game starts like before the sequel. You start in a very familiar place. Really lets the improvement of tiling and a bunch of other things show. Just the new tiles, the new sprites, all of it just looks so much better. The backgrounds and foregrounds are much more dense. There's more parallax. Oh, and then there's also the introduction of not quite elemental shield, but of some special shield types. Like here, the spike shield, which will propel you downwards at high speeds and give you an immunity to pointy objects. You can also use it to do crazy bounces, like that. So overall, very good speedrunning tool. We have the Bubble Shield, which returns from before the sequel with the same properties it had there, which is a double jump. Very helpful for platforming. It's a short double jump, but like Sonic Colors and Forces and Frontiers. Still a nice double jump to have. Doesn't cancel as much as the modern Sonic equivalents, but, you know, that's not its job. The Super Peel-Out returns with a new static charge animation. Returning, the sprite sheet, which got a nice little upgrade. The running frames still look a little too much like recolored Sonic 3 for my liking, but still very clean sprites across the board. I do like that he made a custom sprite sheet not only for Sonic, but for Tails. Unfortunately, because of how this game works, unlike before the sequel, we will not really be seeing Tails. He will show up, but we won't get to play as him. No, this isn't a co-op adventure. This is a solo one. Oh, and here's our first big gimmick of the game. Lightning flashes. Or, I guess, lightning visible platforms? I don't know how to describe it. But lightning flashes will make platforms appear. Or rather, not appear, but make them visible. I think it's a very interesting gimmick. It's a very interesting gimmick to be brought on this early. But I mean, it's probably better that it's here early before it could get irritating. So, you know, there's that. Because I'm sure some people would find that annoying. Also another thing, you saw that I was carrying over the Bubble Shield from Act 1, or Act 2 rather. Yes, you get to carry over shields between levels. Very cool feature. I very much appreciate that. Speaking of, here's the Bubble Shield again. Again, much like in before the sequel, stops you from drowning. Very simple. Oh yeah, and of course, the classic downside of the peel out being you're not rolling, so you just kind of run face first into everything. You aren't ready for it. Unfortunately, the double jump does not cancel your roll lock, which kind of sucks. Yeah, this game has roll lock, kind of stinky. Not still, honestly, one of the worst features of classic Sonic is the roll lock. And I will die on this hill, because I am right, and you all fucking know it. Roll lock sucks balls, it shouldn't be here. Oh, and, of course we have the lovely Flash animated cutscenes again. From the first game. Before the sequel. Nice. That was very clean. Hi, Tails. Look at those custom Tails sprites. Also, I love how expressive the sprites are, I'm gonna be real. Honestly, better excuse for losing the emeralds than Sonic 2. Or like any of the other Sonic games, really. Oh, also, new Stage 3 running animation, which is very cool, kind of like that. So, remember how the second zone in, before the sequel, had you tripping on drugs? Well, in the infinite, fuck, what am I saying? You were tripping on drugs in the second zone of, before the sequel. This game, at least, decides to do a little better, and it's just sugar. It's not cocaine. Believe it or not. I know, before you all are disappointed that Sonic's not having cocaine. He doesn't need it to go any faster. But he will get a sugar high. What? How did I keep my shield? I mean, I'm not complaining, I have a shield still. I have free air. Oh, also, here's some talk. Oh, also, another cool thing. Look at that 3D water layer. It's a very cool 3D effect. Sorry, I just felt the need to point that out. Oh, and then we have the flame shield, which is just the flame shield. No special... no other move. It's just the same as it was in Sonic 3. Which means, I mean, I guess canonically you could say this is the first time the flame shield appears. If you want to be pedantic about it. Which, I mean, sometimes I feel like being pedantic, so yeah. This would be, assuming we slot before and after the sequel into the canon, that would be the first time the flame shield is in the series. That also means before the sequel is the first time the bubble shield existed. Now we climb up this sugar waterfall. That's the end of Act 2. Bam-ba-dum-bam. Act 3's got another big gimmick, just like last time. Welcome to the water flows. Periodically, water will come rushing in from the left side of the screen. It will drag you to the right. It will also put you in an unactionable state. So you gotta be careful, because if you're in mid-spin jump, and the water happens to come by, you will be swept out of your ball. A little bit of strategy that comes with that. And also that. Also, the water lets you jump a little bit higher for a little bit. Bum 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 Also, this is the only zone in the game that doesn't have a boss. Interestingly enough. The boss was just cut entirely. So we get one cutscene into another cutscene. There was supposed to be a boss there, but it was never finished. So instead we jump directly into Cyan City. And it's time for Falco Young to start to come back with a show of force to this Cyan City. Genuinely one of the best songs in this game. Appropriate for one of the best levels in the game, too. We love Cyan City in this house. Oops. Weird little lip overhang there. Those things just fuck you up, man. That little lip is kind of very annoying. Alright, unlike the last few zones, which had Act 3 gimmicks, this one has an Act 2 gimmick. It's this. It also has a split path between Sonic and Tails, which is pretty cool, so if I were playing Tails, I'd be taking the bottom route there. But I'm playing our lovely, now no longer blue boy. Now, if you're looking at this, if you're looking at this hat perchance, and say, hey, this looks familiar. I've seen this somewhere. Or maybe I've seen this 2 different places. Well, you have. The answer is, this gimmick here would later develop into Spark the Electric Jester. Besides just being a Kirby reference. Feel the need to say shoutouts to Spark the Electric Jester. Great franchise. All 3 games are really good. If you haven't played them, you should. A grade A 2D platform and 2 pretty good 3D platformers. Arguably, Spark 3 is the best Sonic game. Is the best Sonic game made in a long time. Now, unfortunately, this move is very limiting, but you do some funny things with it. Also, it changes its peel-out animation to be that, which is pretty cool. So he has different. He has some animation swaps. Nice floating spring. Ugh. Another thing that would come from this stage that would kind of like inspire a good bit of Spark 1 at the very least would be the huge emphasis on moving air. With these propellers and fans and all that over the place, it would wind up being a major component in Spark 1's level, well, in Spark 1's at least setting. Which I think is pretty cool. Plus, the whole aesthetic of this level is, like, what Spark the Electric Jester would take, effectively. Like, looking back after playing Spark, this is Spark the Electric Jester coded like crazy. You can tell that he was very happy with this environment. As LakeFeperd would use it in all 3 Spark games following. Well, it's not exactly Cyan City, but very inspired by it. But I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's a great aesthetic, and I very much enjoy it. Also, all these stages are just the right length, in my opinion. They're not too long, they're not too short. They get their gimmicks done, and they're happy to move on. They don't overstay their welcome. It's very nice. I like it that way. Oh, another cool cutscene. Also, I love how they did that pan. Oh, also, this is instantly better than the tornado level in Sonic 2 because you can't accidentally fall off the fucking thing. Thank God. Oh yeah, Prototype Mecha Mark II. He doesn't do much. Except for explode and die, really. Where'd he go? Oh. Here comes the death egg. And we have landing. Here's one of the more iconic levels of this game. Cyan City is one of my favorites. This one's the one that everyone remembers. Foliage Furnace. Absolute banger of a stage, I should add. I do really like its tile set as well. Very, very nice tile set. Oh, also Mighty's here, for some reason. I had no clue who this clown was when I first played the game. It's like, who the fuck's that guy? Later did I know he's Irrelevant the Echidna, or Echidna. Fucking Irrelevant the Armadillo. Though it could be argued more people know this stage for the Act 2 than the Act 1, so... Talk about a tonal shift. Barrel. Donkey Kong moment. Oi. Alright, here's the Act 3 gimmick, trains. Let's wait. Ow. Thank you. There we go. And that's Act 3. A funny little train level. Nice. There. Cool. Nice. There we go.
Let's look at the font.
Alright, more fun fiction. Our technology tree. Just a fun little speedway course. It's kind of the break level here. Damn. Bruh. All right. Nice, there we go. Oh, by the way, here's this stage's cool gimmick. Remember when I was playing Donkey Kong Country 3? Yeah, there's a whole level about this there, too. Explode. Alright. Another chill track. You know, maybe it wouldn't have been a good idea to stream this late. And by this late, I mean when I got like 3 hours of sleep last night. It's till like 4 AM, man. Couldn't sleep. You know how it is. Sorry if I seem a little out of it tonight. That's my reason. I am tired as fuck. But I said I was gonna stream, and so I'm gonna stream. I'll be doing my best to make it as entertaining as it usually is. Safe to say it's not a high bar, but I'll be hitting it. How much more delayed my reflexes are when I'm just getting bonked by everything. Oh look, he's back. I go on my rings. This way. Down it goes. Honestly, those sprites look so adorable in this game, I'm gonna be real. Nice. Look at him go, Moon running backwards. What a cool game. Alright, is it Haunted level next? I think so. It's the house. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Funky Mystery Mansion is not a trope we see enough. I always love it when it shows up, except for the times I don't. Also, big ass spike. Moon Mansion 2. And I'm making good time. I forgot there's water in this level. Alright, Act 3. Oh, hello, you. I wonder what he's doing back here. Oh, there's a secret here. Nice, I've unlocked Act 5. Nice. There we go, queen. Nice. Goodbye, Moab. Also, this is definitely on the longer side of stages in this game. Most of them don't go on for, like, 4 minutes. Oh, just as I say that, it ends. How convenient. Ooh. Hey, Zero. Very easy boss overall. Just kind of takes a little bit of punishment and fucks off. Just like Moab from before the sequel. There he goes. Yoink. Hope I'm having a good night. I've been having a good night. I'm just a little on the tired end. It's been hot, and I have not been, like... it's just been hot, and... I don't know. I'm in the pre-sleep nap mode, which isn't very helpful considering it's already 9 p.m. So, what do you mean, nap and wake up at 2 a.m.? Shit sucks. Alright, Red Hot Ride. Oh, I forgot Maxi the Man worked on a couple tracks. Shoutouts to Maxi. Shoutouts to Red Hot Ride. Another certified banger on this OST. Oh yeah, you may think it's weird that the hot level has a water section at the beginning, but trust me, they're gonna evolve this mechanic for Act 2, and it's gonna be very cool. See, like, here's the lava. Oh, wait, no, they start here. Not even Act 2. Well, I know they do it again in Act 2, but... Look, we're evolving the mechanics, now we have lava. We're outside of the hot springs. Now we're in the real hot part. Okay. Don't know what that was about, game, but okay. I'm dumb. I didn't see it. Okay. Good to know slopes are still just as janky as they always have been. Alright, here's the cool part of Red Hot Ride. So remember how it was a water level at the beginning? Remember we started introducing the lava? Well, I'd like to introduce you to a second type of lava. Soon. Whenever we get there. Also, nice. Sorry for the, very bright screen. Didn't do anything about that. Allow me to introduce you to Lava 2. This time it's water. So, don a fire shield, and dive into the lava water. It plays exactly like you're underwater, but now you have a fire shield. I think you can still technically drown in here, which is very funny. Also, it's a very nice heat wave effect this entire level has. I like it. It's a very strong heat wave. I do kind of love it. Honestly, one of the coolest levels in the game. Unfortunately, it's only 2 minutes, but, you know, really awesome level. Act 3 is more gimmicky, but not as good in my opinion. But it does have a cool echo sound. So instead, we're bouncing. So this level's all about this. The entire gimmick of this stage is bouncy. Does it do some cool stuff with it? Yeah. Could it be better? Absolutely. Do I really like it that much? Not really. Bong, 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 bong. Take a dive into the lava. Thank you. Okay. Another climb. Sorry, this is one of the longest stages in the game, but we're done, so, you know. Boom, 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 boom. What do you see, Sonic? What do you think about this, Sonic? So this boss is a little weird. You'll see that the normal rocks don't deal any damage. So, I need them to go over this and become heated. And then I can knock them up into Eggman to deal damage. A little bit janky because of how knocking them around works. Or doesn't work. Depending on who you ask. And if you ask me, it doesn't work. I think you can just kind of jump on him here until he dies. And then this platform rises up with the lava. And then we have phase 3. So one side's a free hit and the other side isn't. One you have to roll onto, and one you have to jump. Also, he doesn't do his stage complete pose in that boss for some reason. I don't know why. Just doesn't. Because he has a finger wag, but he just doesn't in that stage. Carillion Peak. Aw, look at him. Look at the boy, he's so happy. He's just having a good time. Look at the little boy. We love Tails. Oh, also, here's another stage with a stunning background. I love the way the background parallaxes in the cityscape levels. They look so good. There's so many layers. So many layers, and the higher up you get, the better, the more you can see. So good. Carillion Peak Act 1 is pretty quick, all in all. Not super long. This stage introduces the anti-bumpers that will shoot a projectile if you land on them. You can tell which ones are which by one being red and one being black, and it's checkerboard. Yeah, see those black checkerboard ones you don't want to hit, because they'll shoot a projectile at you, and half the time they won't. They're pretty good. Oh, also, side note, I should say, regarding the background of the stage, first off, I love these guys. These guys are so silly. Look at him. He's a silly guy. That and the big sweeping beams in the sky look beautiful. I love the spotlights. The Eggman snowmen are very funny. Like, you can demolish them for some bonus goodies. Also, yeah, the ice is definitely very slippery, so be careful. Also, horizontal sign, or vertical signpost there. Very cool. Also not something you see often. Ah. I like it when the game does something silly like that. Also, snowboard! Yippee! Pick up an extra life for my masterful work. Alright, time for a cool-ass boss. Take care, pizza. Have a good night. Alright, and so now we get to be in control of the mech. Kinda. One question? Sure, what's up? I didn't notice. The Spin Dash is a darker shade of blue. Huh. I'm not sure. See, like, there's his victory pose. I don't know why he didn't do it at the end of Red Hot Ride's boss, but, you know, he does it here. Also, this is mislabeled Act 3 when it's Act 4. Very funny. Game's got a couple weird inconsistencies, but whatever. It's minor, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Alright, here we are. Is this final stage, or is there one between? I forget. Nope, final stage. Here we are. Storm Station, baby! Bam, 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 bam. I love Storm Station so much. It is genuinely one of my favorite final levels. Both musically and just gameplay-wise. I think all three stages of Storm Station musically have a good variance to them. It's how I feel with, like, Egg Fleet and Final Fortress from Sonic Heroes. The first act brings a very bombastic style, and the second act kind of hits it home that this is the end of the level. And I really, really love that thematic style. Instead of just having a remix for it, they're very different songs that all carry their own feeling, and I very much love it. Again, that's why, in my opinion, Sonic before and after the sequel have some of the best original soundtracks of any fan game. Because they know how to get that energy going while being, like, different. They don't have to be classic Sonic. They can be something different, and they can be something better, people. I think this is significantly better than most classic Sonic tracks. And I can say that for basically the whole OST. Even if you, like, just on a raw compositional stage, I think these are better. Not just fidelity or anything. Because, yeah, sure, fidelity they're better, but, like, I don't care about fidelity when I'm talking about music, really. Because you can have low fidelity music that is really, really good. I'm talking about just composition. It's just raw composition. I think this is better than most classic Sonic tracks. Most, if not all, of them. But yeah, this game has a lot of inspiration from Heroes, and I think that's a good thing, honestly. Sonic Heroes is a alright game thematically, I just don't think it plays well. Case in point, here's the tonal shift. Welcome to Storm Station 2. It's not even a remix, it's just an entirely different track. Again, Air Fleet to Final Fortress vibe. There's a little bit of the progression from Moon Manor coming back. Or Moon Mansion, sorry, Moon Manor. That little bit of a eerie vibe. While still being like, yep, this is it. This is Eggman's base. It just goes fucking hard, man. Let's look at the funk. Oh yeah, you can't run off stage in this for some reason. He just sits there. Waits. I find it very interesting. And then there's Funk Fiction's Act 3, which does this. All three acts have a different vibe to them. See, this one's more introspective. It's looking back on a long journey. It's a, we're at the end, but it's been a long journey to get here. This is Thinkin' Man's music. Also, the great use of scratchy record effects and real violins. Oh, it's so good. Oh, by the way, look, there you go. Here's some Easter eggs. If you can read that text, it's talking about something like an RPG-style game. So that's just a note from the dev. So shoutouts to again, LakeFeperd for that. He just left that there, and I find it very funny that he just put it there. Because it's like, there's no reason for that monitor to be there with that text. And yet there it is. Welcome to the zone boss for Storm Station. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. There's 3 phases. It's not super hard. Oh, whoa, okay. I had no idea I could do that. And here's 3rd phase. Nice. Do 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 do. And there goes the storm station. But we're not done yet. You know, this wouldn't be a real Sonic game without a supersonic final boss, right? So... here we go. Let's go follow whatever the heck that big owl thing was. Welcome to Dream Dance. Also, I love that effect when you get close to the water. It's so good. Nice! So there's our final boss down. Look at that, we did it! Oh, that's not a good sound. We're not quite done yet! Welcome to Dream Dance 2. With an entirely new gimmick for Supersonic. In this dimension, he's not as invincible as he normally is. But at least he doesn't have to. At least he doesn't have the cost of rings. Dun 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 dun. Bonk. Nice. That's Act 2. Cue Sonic 3. Horizon Heights was pretty much supposed to be a better version of the first level before the sequel. Did you succeed? Absolutely you did. Horizon Heights. I'm gonna start off with a bang and acknowledge the game's Sonic Heroes inspirations. Yep. Spread out by Shins, Javen, LakeFeperd, and Hydra. Sugar Splash originally came in as a concept. That's just a concept. What if Sonic was high on sugar in a sugar factory? It was initially called Glucose Glacier. Cyan City! It was originally inspired by Sonic Heroes and Riders City stages. Some elements seen around where I live. There's some funk fiction there in Act 2. Now that the adventure is in full swing, here's a fun zone musically. We pay homage to a bunch of different lighthearted styles of music. This doesn't prevent the boss from being super epic, though. There's your Kirby reference. Foliage Furnace. Originally, came from the idea, what if I made Hilltop Heights zone tile like this? Also, the whole level is inspired by Rail Canyon. Interesting. Here's our sprite rips for some things. A lot of it is new sprites. Mr. Lang's original had many South Island influences. Andy and Falk did some stylistic overhauls, bring the theme through different subtropes in each zone. Huge shoutouts to Falk All Young and Andy Toonstall, who will become quite prominent members of this team in the next couple games. Technology Tree, the highway level, looks like Sunset Star, right? This is the second zone to be made during game's development, always intended to be 4th or 5th. Our little break level, of course. Also, this was Funk Fiction's big zone. Halfway through the game, time to kick it in slow gear. Almost to see how low you could take Sonic music BPM and have it meld with the trope. The result is almost zen-like experience. This is now Falk's favorite zone in any Sonic game. Posed by Funk Fiction. Shoutouts to them as well. Moon Mansion, inspired by haunted levels Sonic Heroes. Actually, a lot was inspired by Sonic Heroes. Not surprised, Sonic Heroes has a lot of good tropes. This was Toonstall's big one. First zone to be completed from start to finish musically. It's not often that we get to cross Sonic music with a creepy atmosphere. Red Hot Ride. Looks like Rocky Ride from before the sequel, right? Actually, a lot of its ideas come from DKC2, from a level with the same name. No, the Lava section was not inspired by Super Metroid. Newcomer DJ Max E. Into the middle section of the game. Chose to score this in a chilled way. Completely opposite from perspective of Lava Trope. Slow boost. Bosses and all attribute to Falk's terrible track names and before the sequel. Oh, that's stupid. Oh, I remember that. Carillion Peak. It was planned since the beginning. The whole concept of the level came from Combat Night Zone by Maxi the Man, or DJ Maxi. Like Technology Tree, the music in this zone tells the narrative. All 2 acts are classic remixes. Maxi's music. Act 3 portrays the fruits and the climb of the peak. Storm Station! This is the big one! I fucking love the way they did the music in this. Inspired by Final Fortress from Sonic Heroes. Again, I mentioned this earlier, it feels like it. Musically wanted to say goodbye, so this zone goes through a different genre and theme in each act. Build tension, build before the final showdown. There's our special levels, which I will show off a few. Heroes has some great spectacle moments. Heroes has some great music. So, that's Sonic after the sequel. A great game. Absolutely great with theming. It really shows that Sonic Heroes could have been great, if it played good. No, joking. So, yeah, I love this game. I love this game just a little bit more than before the sequel. Both of them are, like, the upper echelon for me when it comes to fan games in this franchise. It's hard for me to think of one that I think is better. Here, let's take a look at some special levels. Now, I don't have all of them. I have a few. Let's start here at Horizon Heights. So we've got a snowy vibe this time around. That's the cool thing about these special levels, is that they'll just kind of... They'll take the established stage and they'll just remix it. It's very awesome. They'll give it new effects, they'll add some new mechanics while spicing up older ones throughout the level. It's great. Also, nice remix of Ice Cap. I should mention. You can kind of hear it in the background a little bit. It's a very quiet melody, but you can hear it. Also, I'm sure I mentioned this at the beginning of the game, but I love the continuity between before and after the sequel, and how they chose to keep the bubble shield the same in both games. I very much like it. I like how they decided to go with new shield types instead of just using the Sonic 3 ones. Owie. Oh. Oh. Wanted to go through that platform, huh? Oh, also, Vertikiller, you, You mentioned you were introduced to Minecraft earlier. You said that you liked it. Care to elaborate, because I'd like to hear a little more about what clicked with you. Because I'm surprised that you haven't really done anything with it before. I'm honestly very surprised. Still haven't tried it, just learned what his gameplay was. Yeah. It's a big old sandbox game. Sonic the Hedgehog on a sugar high. As if he couldn't be any more erratic. There is a lot of mods. It is one of the most modded games, period. Sure, you'll find something you'll like. If you like Factorio, there's plenty of tech mods. If you want to go on more of a journey, there's plenty of those mods too. Basically, anything under the sun can be done in Minecraft, whether vanilla or modded. Great. It's the best part about it. It is the everything game. Oh, fuck. I'm not sure about each of those in specific, but I'm sure you'll find things that are inspired by that at least. And you can definitely devastate the world with a black hole. There are many mods that let you do that. That's not an uncommon feature. But like exact IP stuff, I'm not exactly sure. But usually there will be at least something adjacent to it. Or something that can get the feel of it similar enough. Boggy foliage furnace. Look, we've added another F to the alliteration. more train. Kind of prefer the momentum in 3D over 2D. I get you. I do think that these are some of the best 2D games, though, I'm gonna be real. I think before and after the sequel do really good with this. Yeah, seeing what's ahead. 4x3, man. 4x3. Yeah. It's back in the old days when... Back in the old days of 2013! It's not even that old. It's not even that old in the grand scheme of things, but... For Sonic fan games, this is one of the older ones. Here's I could say 2013 as being one of the older ones, but, you know. That's because despite how old Sonic fan games are, they were never really that popular until this time. Nice. Cool bumper, bro. What is that, enemy placement? Funny. That's what it is. Look out for the train. Do-do-do-do-do. Bam, bam. Oops. Alright, and then we have, lastly, Moon Mansion, with some funky music. Wish I had more special stages, or extra stages to show, but I don't have. I never unlocked all of them. Oops. It is. This is some Sonic Heroes ass music. Can never go wrong with a funky ass bassline like this. Got him. Funky ass music. Alright. So, that's basically it. That's all I got, unfortunately. If I had more of the extra stages, I'd show them off, but don't have them. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in tonight. I know it's a shorter stream, but this was the second half of the stream I was supposed to do 2 days ago and just didn't get to. So anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to stay hydrated. It's been hot the last few days. You stay hydrated? Make sure you get plenty of rest. Like, make sure you have a good breakfast in the morning. Take care of yourselves, alright? It's very important. Your mental and physical health are very important. Take care of yourselves, okay? I'll see you same time tomorrow. Have a good one.